Right, so as I mentioned, we're going to try and keep this car as basic as possible, just for the main fact of course, showing everyone that you can do stuff on not a budget, but in a very, very common sort of vehicle. So what we do need though is, as you can see probably in the back there, you can see a fishing rod hanging over the seat and whatnot, and I want to get all that out the cab. So we're going to head out for a drive around today. I've found some fantastic products on the market from a brand called Yakima, and they do some absolutely brilliant stuff which enables me to install stuff on the roof racks without drilling holes or anything like that. Okay, it's all clamp systems, so I'll be able to hopefully get my awning up today, as well as my rod holders for the surf rods over the top of the roof. So if it's something that you think you're going to be interested in, I wouldn't recommend turning this video off. Stay with us, we'll go check it out. I don't know where I'm going to find all the goodies I need, because there's quite a few Yakima stockists, including guys like Anaconda and Roof Rack City in Wangara. But yeah, by all means, as soon as I find the products, I'll let you know exactly where I found them and at what price, so it can hopefully help you make a better decision on what you want to do. Right guys, stay tuned, and we'll go find these parts. Righto, so wasn't that an interesting experience? Trying to find both the Yakima products that I wanted turned out to be incredibly difficult, but that's okay. What we ended up with was a quick release bracket for the actual awning itself, and that was by Yakima. We got that from Anaconda in Butler. Mick was fantastic down there. And then I went and saw Rob in Getaway Outdoors Belcata, at one end of the world to the other, I know. And I've actually got a set of Rhino rack roof rack holders, roof rack rod holders, sorry, that will go on these roof racks, no problems. And yeah, Rob bent over absolutely backwards. In fact, as you can see behind me, I've got another rod in the car now, new reel, new lures, but when you look at the Assassin range of rods, you just can't say no. So look, I'll drive down the road. I think we'll try and do this fit up out in the bush rather than at home in a boring old driveway in suburbia, and we'll get all this stuff fitted. All right, let's get to it. Well, here we are, the products are purchased, and the whole idea of doing that here is just going to be to show you how easy it is to fit this stuff. So the two products I ended up buying, as I said, one was a Yakima product, one was Rhino rack. Now I've already put the Yakima products onto the awning here, just because you didn't need to see me tighten two little tiny nuts on the back of the system there. It's a fantastic little system, and it's really going to work well. So I'll show you how easy it is to whack up there. The other one we got was this here, which is the Rhino rack ski, well, let's face it, fishing rod holders. And as I said, this one here from Rob from Getaway in Belcata. I haven't even opened this one yet. I presume it's going to be pretty easy to fit, but we'll take you along with the journey and we'll see how quick it is. All right, well, I reckon, yeah, enough talking about it. I'll get to fitting it up and get you on the roof so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So as you can see, the bracket there goes straight over the top of the roof rack, and you can see the little wing nut thing on the back there. All we're going to do is tighten that up, and that'll obviously secure the brackets to the roof rack. We'll get that done. I'll show you what it looks like. I can tell you now, there's one thing I passionately hate, it's ticks, and that's why we've now got a different backdrop. We're now on Piccadilly Road now, and as you can see, everyone just trashes the place. But that's all right, for the purpose of this video, it's still going to work. And that place we were just standing in, I'm not joking, I'm paranoid as buggery now, because that turned out to be absolute tick alley. In fact, I've never in my life seen that many ticks. I'm a pest controller, I see this kind of stuff all the time, but the amount of ticks in that spot there, literally there would have been 40 or 50 of them, just, ah, you bastards, just walking along the ground. But anyway, let's get back to what we're there for. I'm just sort of packing up bits of the car again. We'll drop the back door down. So as you can see again, we've got this little fella here, which is the the nut that we need to tighten. So excuse my hand. But just tighten him up like this. And just like that, it's done. So that's how quick you can put them on. I'll just make sure this front one was tightened up. And the good thing with this Yakima product I've just noticed is, being a quick release, obviously they might be pretty, you know, susceptible to theft. So there is actually a little tiny key slot on them as well, which is going to work really well. Now we'll open up the fishing rod kit. What I'm going to do is, because I don't really have much place to put things down anymore, I'll get them out the box and we'll get everything ready, and I'll show you how it's going to work. And hopefully it's a quick and easy install for the rod racks as well. Now keep in mind, guys, once again, why this video is a little bit different is because obviously the Subaru's roof rack system that comes standard with it is a bit of a pain in the ass and is really limiting when it comes to accessories. So to find a couple of products like this really does get me super excited. So look, it's good. I'll quickly pull the gear out, as I just said, and we'll go from there. And have a look at this. I mean, this is only a 1 week old, 2 week old car, and it's already filthy. Using it for what it was built for anyway. All right, I'll get into it. Righto guys, so the fitting kit is super simple on this. As you can see here, you've got your mounting bracket there. There's the underside, couple of washers, one for each hole of course, and then your bolts. As you can see, hopefully in the end there, yeah, there we go. It's an Allen key, except it's got the pin in the center, so you got to make sure, of course, you got your right Allen key for it, the one with the hole in the center. Now that's sort of like, I guess, an anti-theft sort of device. I'll put you down here. Now hopefully you can see what I'm going to do here. I'm pretty much going to line it up roughly where I think I need it. I'm then going to get my bolt and washer and go straight down through that hole there. I'm going to do with the same with the other one. Straight through there. I'm going to whack the bracket up underneath just so it lifts that bolt a little bit. Okay, and that just puts enough pressure for me to get a bit of tight on there. I'm going to do the same with the other one. Okay. Now I'm not going to tighten this while you guys are watching it, because it's just going to take too long. Because with that obviously special Allen key piece, it's not going to allow me to do it with the power tools. So what I'll do is I'll keep it dancing now, and once they're on, I'll sort of show you how they all work. And I've even brought a couple of rods along just so we can have a look what it looks like with them in. But look, these racks already look bloody amazing, and it's, as I said, it's so good for the Outback owners that there's actually options. So yeah, we'll get into it and see what we can do. And we're all done, guys. So we'll give you a quick view of what we've got done. So as you can see, we've got the 2 Rhino racks there, and then over the other side you can see the Yakima mounting system. And it was all that quick and easy. Now all we got to do with these here is we push the button there, and they're spring loaded, so they sit up, which is fantastic, because a lot of other rod sort of holder manufacturers don't do that, so you're constantly battling with it. Now of course we've got a couple of rods in the car, which I'll quickly set up, and then we'll whack them in. Righto. So first off, we got a beautiful Sabre spin here, which, as you see, will just slot up here into there. Now what you want to do is you want to obviously, of course, make sure they're going to fall short of your rear door, so when you open your rear door you don't have problems. And of course we've got an Assassin Spin Tech here. Now these 2 rods are pretty much the 2 rods that I take absolutely anywhere with me. All we do now, push that down, push that down like that, and look at that, beautiful solid rod holders. These rods aren't going anywhere and they're ready to travel. So guys, I hope that helps with a drill free, I guess, excuse me, a drill free option where you don't have to modify your vehicle at all. Very quick and easy to take both of these products on and off the car. And I really hope that helped with some people that are, you know, probably a little bit like me. They've got a newer style vehicle and they really just don't want to alter it. Right guys, well from me, I'm out. I'm going to yeah, get back home and get some stuff ready for a Kelbarri trip we're about to embark on. All right guys, thanks a lot for joining us today, and like and subscribe. Subscribe. Real good English, Brendan, well done. And we'll catch you on the next episode. See you later.